Good morning. Here I'm going to discussing about nanomaterial, and my topic consists of nanomaterial properties and classification. Nanomaterials, all nanomaterials are composed of grains, which in turn comprise many atoms. These grains can be visible or invisible to the naked eye, depend on the size. Conventional materials have grains varying in size anywhere from hundreds of microns to centimeters. And what is nanomaterial? Nanomaterials may be defined as those material whose structural element, cluster, crystallites or molecules are characterized by an ultra fine grain size 1 to 100 nanometer in at least one coordinate and normally in 3 dimensions. In nanotechnology, if we are considering about nanomaterial, we should discuss about nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is defined as the design, characterization, production, and application of structural systems and devices by controlling size and shape at 10 raised to minus 9 meter scale or the single atomic level. In the prefix nanomaterial, the prefix nano comes from the Greek word which means very small. These small group of atoms in general go by different names such as nanoparticle, nanocrystals, etc. Then properties are: the behavior of nanomaterials may depend more on surface area than particle composition itself. Therefore, the nanomaterial that have the same composition as non-materials in bulk form may have different physical and chemical properties than the same material in bulk form. And nanomaterials are developed to exhibit novel characteristics compared to those material in bulk form. And finally, nanomaterials may be in the form of particles, tubes, rods, or fibers. A special case of nanomaterial that is comprised of semiconductor is known as quantum dot. These are different measurements of or different scale of nanoparticles or nanoparticles. Then classification. Nanomaterials are classified based on the origin, and they are into two types: natural nanomaterials and artificial nanomaterials. Natural nanomaterials are those which are obtained naturally or naturally occurring nanomaterials, or those incidentally byproducts of combustion process, such as welding, diesel engines. And natural occurring nanomaterials such as volcanic ash, soot from forest fibers, etc. are examples of natural nanomaterials. Then artificial nanomaterial. Artificial nanomaterials are those which are synthesized in laboratories. Artificial nanomaterials are initially produced and designed with very specific properties related to shape, size, surface properties, chemistry, etc. For example, nanotubes, fullerenes, metal oxides, metal oxide nanoparticles, etc. are examples. A quantum dot is also an example of artificial nanoparticles. Then, nanoparticles are classified based on the dimensions. And according to the dimension, nanoparticles are classified into 4 types: 0-dimensional, 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional, and 3-dimensional. 1-dimensional nanoparticles have 3 dimensions less than 100 nanometer, and 1-dimensional particles have 2 dimension less than 100 nanometer. 2-dimensional nanoparticles have 1 dimension less than 100 nanometer. For example, 0-dimensional nanoparticles such as nanoparticle, nanoclusters, etc. An example for 1-dimensional nanoparticles: nanotubes, nanofibers, etc. And 2-dimensional nanoparticles, surface film is an example. Then 3-dimensional consists of all dimensional nanoparticles which have scale greater than 100 nm. These are the pictorial representation of different dimensions of nanoparticles: 0-dimensional, 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional. Here I also shown that the natural and man-made nanoparticle classifications, volcanic, fullerenes, etc. are shown here. That's it. Thank you.